You picked that up electronically? Is that what they're doing?
They look like about the right.
Take a look. Jack up, left side.
That's great from here. Where'd Schrader go?
12.
Yeah, he's dropping. As I say, Nemechek kept running up behind him.
Welcome back to Talladega Superspeedway. Early laps here of the NASCAR Busch Series Touchstone Energy 300. While we were in break a moment ago, the car number 22 of Jimmy Kitchens, the Dave Carroll, Bobby Allison Motorsports Chevrolet, had trouble down the back straightaway and suddenly slowed.
And we see the smoke coming out from the Air Jamaica Vacations automobile. And luckily, no one else, other cars involved.
And Jason Jarrett also on pit road early on. Bill Weber, what's the problem?
Well, after a sparkling qualifying run and high hopes here today, Jason Jarrett will be pushed behind the wall. The oil temperature had soared. The RPMs had fallen off. There's something wrong in the engine compartment, and the day is over early for Jason Jarrett.
And just that quickly, we have a lead change up front as Matt Kenseth, the DeWalt Chevrolet, takes the lead and moves Pump's car right behind him. Veteran Mike McLaughlin driving the car number 34. Let's check in his pits with Ray Dunlap.
Well, Jerry, everything's going great on the racetrack as McLaughlin now into second place right behind Kenseth. But as they left pit road, the tachometer went to 0. Not because there's a problem with the engine, it's just a wiring problem. So Mike has no tach. The only time that will really be a big factor is when they try to come in for pit road. There is no speedometer in these cars, so they use the tachometer to tell how fast they're going. Their plan right now is to try to come in with somebody else each and every pit stop so they don't get a pit road penalty for going too fast.
All right, so if he's able to come down pit road with someone else, if you take a look on board, and he has his arm right over the tachometer there, Kyle, that's exactly what the driver's concerned about. And they penalize you for speeding on pit road, and here you don't want to be penalized.
No, you don't want to get penalized here. They penalize you. You run out of gas and coasting, they'll penalize you. And that's just the rules. It's a safety issue for pit road. And I'm going to tell you what, you don't depend on that tach for anything once they drop the green flag, except coming in and out of pit road.
And in one car that's making a move early on here, started back in 17th spot. We're talking about the AC Delco Chevrolet of defending series champion Dale Earnhardt Jr. Back in 17th starting spot, now being shown in 6th overall.
Also right behind him is Kelly Denton, who started back in the 24th position. There's Kelly, the white number 75. And look at Randy LaJoy, the one car was leading a couple laps ago. He's fallen like a rock back to 8th spot.
Car number 75 of Kelly Denton, his first Busch start of the 1999 year, the Lumar Windows machine. And here's our pole sitter as you watch them shuffling there. Nearly some contact between Kelly Denton and the 43 car of Shane Hall. This is the Briggs & Stratton roof cam of our pole sitter, Kenny Schrader.
And right on the inside of him is Kevin Grubb.
And I think Kevin started back about 29th or 30th. There's a lot, like Vinny said in the opening, a lot of inexperienced drivers here, but they're doing really a good job. They come from the back of the pack and they're able to mix it up in the front, and they're holding their own.
We have completed 13 laps. There are 100 remaining here at this 2.66 mile facility. Kenny Schrader's Oakwood Home Chevrolet now being shown back in 11th spot. Ray Dunlap, is there a problem with the car?
Well, Jerry, they have been talking on the radio back and forth here. Kenny, in fact, work out a plan to tighten up his race car. He said it's very, very loose down in turns 1 and 2, and that's why he's had to back off a little bit. He's not running all the time at full throttle because this car is so loose.
There's Andy Petrie, who got his first win as a Winston Cup crew chief here at Talladega, knowing that his driver also got his first victory in Winston Cup racing here at Talladega back in 1988. There is the kind of summary you don't want to see. You're going backwards from the pole all the way back to the 13th spot here on lap number 14.
The car that just passed Kenny Schrader, Jason Keller, the 57 car. He's now pulled on the inside of the 37 car Grub. He was the most recent winner in the NASCAR Busch Series. The victor at Bristol a couple of weeks ago.
And how about the 4th place car, the Phillips 66 Chevrolet? Get a load of the fact that Todd Bodine started back in 27th position. And here in less than 15 laps, he is now being shown in 4th spot. If you look out the back of Joe Nemechek's Bow South Mobility Chevrolet camera, looking right back, that's a 3rd place car looking back at the 4th place car's grill.
And we see the orange car on the inside. That is Jeff Purvis. He has now lost a lap because of an unscheduled pit stop. Had to heed the black flag of NASCAR for jumping the start. Take a look at our Circuit City onboard telemetry. We see the RPMs about 67, 6,800 RPMs. That's all they turn. And the miles per hour, as he goes down into turn 1, about 190 miles per hour.
At the car number 17 being shown as our leader. There's McLaughlin in the 34 car in 2nd spot. Then Nemechek, then Todd Bodine. And here is the points leader, the Lysol Chevrolet Monte Carlo, Elton Sawyer, who came in with a scant 1-point lead over Dale Earnhardt Jr. We chronicled all the engine troubles they had all week long. They lost an engine prior to qualifying on Friday morning. They lost another engine prior to happy hour on Saturday afternoon. They borrowed this engine, and now they are on pit road here at lap 16.
And now the cars on the outside just going by as Joe Nemechek gets down the inside and watches these cars go. And look at them, 2 abreast down in turn 1.
You know, running a lap at Talladega, and if you're from 1st or 2nd or 3rd to 22nd, it's like shuffling a deck of cards. You never know where you're going to be once somebody starts to shuffle them, and you can be running 2nd or 3rd. Just choose the wrong line, think you're in the right line, and they just drive by you.
Here comes Earnhardt Jr. up alongside the 57 car of Jason Keller, our most recent winner in Busch competition. And Lee on the bottom of the racetrack, right in front of Joe Nemechek. See if he can get a run on Kelly Denton on the inside. They will shuffle Denton to the middle. And Kyle Kelly Denton has never been on a super speedway, not here at Talladega in Busch competition. And being in the middle there, that's going to be a problem for him.
Not a good place to be, but he's doing a good job. You saw him. He's just holding his line.
And we check his average speed that time and go back to Chuck Bound back in about 19th position with the fastest speed that time. 2 miles per hour faster than the leaders as they shuffle back up front for all these positions.
Well, as you watch this battle down the backstretch, let's check in the point leaders pits are Elton Sawyer. Ray Dunlap, what is his problem?
Well, Jerry, their big worry about today's race was longevity in the engine department, wanting to make sure they could get all the laps in today. Right now, behind the wall, losing laps. They believe that it's a broken rocker arm on this engine, which they got from Andy Petrie Racing. Schrader had a problem with it earlier this year, and it was a lifter problem, and this is a rocker arm problem. We'll update you if I get any further word.
You have some weekends that go bad and just go from bad to worse. 1-point lead's all he had. It took him 300 starts to ever lead the Busch Series point standings. Elton Sawyer behind the wall getting his car worked on.
Meanwhile, they're going 4 abreast down the backstretch as David Green, the white car, dives on the inside of Shane Hall. That's Shane in the 43 car, the dark car, and Purvis tries to follow. Meanwhile, Kevin Grubb, the green number 37, caught in the middle with nowhere to go.
Kevin's caught in the middle, like we've talked about before, with nowhere to go. 2 laps before this, he was running 4th in line, and he crossed the line in 4th place. He'd come from 29th to 4th. Now he's probably back about 14th or 15th.
Running along with Shane Hall's Farm Country, General Store, roof camera. What a difference this team has had the last couple of years. Changing over the Dennis Fisher engines at Bristol. Had a great top 5 qualifying run, and they're running with the leaders here today at Talladega. Typical Talladega competition. 2 wide, 3 wide, and sometimes 4 wide down the backstretch. And we are in the early laps of NASCAR's Busch Series exciting Touchstone Energy 300 live from Talladega Superspeedway. We'll be right back.
We're seeing is 191 down to 186. That was showing 181 miles per hour. And we're going to show an average speed of 192 on the screen. That was the most profound thing I heard all night.
I totally agree. Al said, I've been smelling them armpits for a long time. Yeehaw. I knew that was coming, Mikey. How about Tony Roper?
Ew, don't turn left, Tony. I was going to turn left. Magic shoes.
Somebody go with him. He's the guy right there.
Jason.
He's in the lane.
Jason.
He's in the lane to go fast.
Jason.
As always, fast and furious here at Talladega, Alabama. What a scramble up front. Earnhardt Jr., the car number 3 on the inside, was the leader a half a lap ago, and now Mike McLaughlin driving single-handedly. I should say driving with his left hand only. His right hand is broken, has a splint on it, trying to hang on at almost 193 miles per hour at the front of this field.
And Terry Labonte's now going for that second spot. That's Labonte, the Slim Jim car on the right of your screen. The red car started back in 16th spot, trying to take over second from Jason Keller. Looks like he has it. Meanwhile, Jeff Purvis, the 4 car, trying to race back to the front to get his lap back in case there should be a caution flag, make up the entire 2.5-mile distance.
Well, we told you earlier today there could be a shakeup in the points. That will definitely happen because our point leader is standing with Ray Dunlap.
He really is, Doc, and we're just talking it over down here about what's going on. They've had a chance. Oh, we got a problem on the racetrack.
A tap from behind, and Jason Keller does the pirouettes. 360 comes around and does come into contact with the inside wall off of turn 2. Bringing out caution for the first time today. The IGA Chevrolet, our most recent winner, coming off of turn 4. And Jeff Purvis will be able to get in front and get his lap back. That's the car number 4 coming your way there in front of the leaders. So the first caution of the day coming out. Incident involving Jason Keller's car number 15.